The Toyota Rav4 and Rav4 Hybrid, arguably one of the hottest selling and best all-wheel drive hybrid SUVs to hit the automotive industry since 2019. And it's about to get a major refresh and redesign. And in this video, we're going to talk about the top 3 most requested changes from viewers, customers, content creators all over the world just ahead in this video. Hey everyone, it's Marcello from the Toyota World YouTube channel, and that's right, in this video, we're going to talk about what the highest, most requested changes are for the 2026 Toyota Rav4, Rav4 Hybrid, plug-in hybrid, etc. We're very soon approaching the time where we should see and hear something confirmed from Toyota on a potential redesigned Toyota Rav4 with so many changes in the horizon, so many new updates and refreshes and technology advancements that the manufacturer and the auto industry has made since the inception of the current generation, which was in 2019, have happened. What does that mean for what consumers, customers, and viewers want in the next generation Rav4? Well, let's go over the top 3 most requested changes, starting with change number 1. Oh, and by the way, this video is going to be really cool, like all the other videos on this channel. So make sure you do yourself a favor and subscribe to the Toyota World YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. You're not going to want to miss all the cool, constant videos coming your way. Along with the 3 top most requested changes for the Rav4 redesign, I'm also going to go over a not so realistic list of what viewers, customers, and consumers have been reporting that they wanted to see happen for a next generation Rav4 that I don't think is really quite possible or quite plausible that it might happen for the next generation Rav4. These kind of will spark your interest a little bit and probably create some dialogue in the comment section. Leave a comment down below for what you want to see happen with the next generation Rav4. If it's not from the top 3 category that I went over, then so be it. All right, change number 1, first up on the list, and I think this should have the number 1 spot in the top 3 because that is pertaining to safety. We are all looking for an upgraded safety technology and equipment for the up-and-coming next generation Rav4 hybrid, Rav4 non-hybrid if there is one, plug-in hybrid, and so on, and that would be with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Let's talk about the current safety equipment that's on the Toyota Rav4. It is a Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, which definitely isn't bad, but for 2026, everyone's asking for and looking for the 3.0. Now, keep in mind what the TSS or Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 gives you. Just so you know, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 would give you pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, automatic high beams, road sign assist, which is pretty cool in case you got your eyes off the road and you're, approaching a high construction area or some unknown territory, unknown roads that have road signs on them, hazard signs. They will alert you on your multi-information display system, so you'll never have a chance of really missing it, which is definitely going to add to your safety in your daily commute. Emergency driving stop system, deceleration assist, and steering assist. So TSS 3.0 is definitely required for the next generation Toyota Rav4. Imagine you're driving down the highway in your new next generation Toyota Rav4 hybrid. Not only will the Rav4 keep you in your lane, but it will also adjust the speed smoothly as traffic changes. Doesn't everybody want that in the next generation Rav4? Let's move on to my favorite one. This is top choice and top most requested changes number 2, and that is with the hybrid powertrain system that will be offered underneath the hood of the next generation Rav4. As I've already mentioned in some of my other videos, the current hybrid powertrain system that is offered in the 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid is the latest and greatest from Toyota when it comes to hybrid efficiency, power, driver enjoyment, excitement, fuel economy. If I haven't already mentioned that, maybe that was the first one. And it is called the THS 5. It debuted in the Toyota Camry for 2025, and boy, if I know there's a lot of content out there that suggests that the Toyota Camry 2025 didn't change much on the exterior and the interior when you're comparing it to the previous generation 2024, which, by the way, critics are saying that similar will happen for the next gen RAV4. It won't change drastically, and I don't blame Toyota for doing that because the RAV4 is already doing so well. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Now, the Toyota Camry 2025 may not have changed much on the outside and inside, but underneath the hood, it is the best, most enjoyable drive that I've ever had in any Toyota. The acceleration is out of this world. The responsiveness, the overall handling, the power, and the fuel economy is all so impressive on the Toyota Camry 2025. And that is because the THS5 has been updated and it has been upgraded from previous hybrid powertrain systems. It's made with much more lighter, smaller, and more efficient parts that help to make all this new satisfaction of driving possible. This new top generation hybrid powertrain system underneath the hood of this 2025 Camry gives you up to 232 horsepower hooked up to an eCVT transmission. So to recap, everyone's looking for Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Everyone, for the most part, is looking for the latest and greatest hybrid powertrain system underneath the hood, which is currently in the 2025 Toyota Camry. All right, number 3 has been gathered from a lot of comments and emails and questions that I've gotten over the months and actually over the years from viewers on my channel, and even seeing other channels and other content creators that cover RAV4 topics. Now, this may or may not only be a discussion for Canada. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what is applicable in the US when it comes to number 3, and that is a front-wheel drive Toyota RAV4 hybrid, or even RAV4 in general. That's right. When you're looking at the RAV4 currently for 2025 and even 2024, here in Canada, it's only all-wheel drive options. The front-wheel drive did get discontinued a few years ago. For whatever reason it was, maybe it wasn't a hot seller back then, but I think now with the rising cost of pricing, inflation, just getting more of a entry point into a Toyota RAV4. There's a few reasons why. For reasons like that, getting a front-wheel drive RAV4 hybrid into the mix would definitely satisfy a lot of buyers. Now, I'm not saying you have to have front-wheel drive options for every model in the RAV4 lineup, but perhaps an LE front-wheel drive would do some good. We did also have XLE front-wheel drive back in the day. Now, I'm pretty sure or certain that that wasn't the best or hottest seller, but the LE front-wheel drive kind of made a good splash, and I think it will continue to do so, especially if it's offered in a RAV4 hybrid. I think it will get a lot more consumers that were on the fence of wanting a RAV4 hybrid and stepping up to the price increase of a RAV4 hybrid into the actual vehicle if you can get into it for a front-wheel drive price. As promised, those were the top 3 most realistic changes that could take place in the up-and-coming RAV4 redesign. But for now, let's go over what the probably most unrealistic changes that consumers, customers, and viewers are talking about and asking for in a next-gen RAV4. Starting with number 1, the Hybrid Max powertrain system. So currently the Hybrid Max is offered in SUVs like the Grand Highlander Platinum. That would give you a RAV4 hybrid that has nearly 400 horsepower in a 4-cylinder turbocharged hybrid powertrain system. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure if having 400 horsepower or close to 400 horsepower underneath the hood of a compact all-wheel drive hybrid SUV like the RAV4 would really do anybody any good. Perhaps there will be a higher horsepower output option for the RAV4 hybrid on the next gen, but I don't think it would ever be a Hybrid Max powertrain system. Currently, the RAV4 Prime or plug-in hybrid now has around 300 horsepower underneath the hood, which is plenty. You got to remember and you got to take into consideration price point. If a RAV4 had or came out with a hybrid max powertrain system, that would be quite an expensive Toyota RAV4, which would push you into the pricing of probably Highlanders and Grand Highlanders, which really isn't the point of the Toyota RAV4, is it? Let's talk about one more change that's probably not going to happen, or a little bit on the unrealistic side for an up and coming next gen RAV4, and that would be a 7-passenger option on the RAV4. Now, guys, viewers, as I stated many times on this channel, I've been with Toyota for quite some time, since 2008, and I do remember the days that Toyota did offer one model. I believe it was the base model, or it wasn't even, I don't even think it was called the LE back then. It was offered in a 7-passenger. That's right. There was a few seats in the very back trunk area that folded up and turned the SUV into a 7 or an 8-passenger, whatever the case was back then. It wasn't too practical. It wasn't a big seller, to be honest, because once you put the back seat up, you really had no trunk space. And again, going back to the not so realistic change of the hybrid max powertrain system, changes like this would just kind of push customers and viewers away out of the RAV4 segment and into something much larger like the Highlander or Grand Highlander. Also, price point, going back to that would affect it as well. Let me know in the comments below, would a 7 or an 8-passenger RAV4 hybrid benefit you in any way? I mean, it's one thing if Toyota came out with an extended version of the Toyota RAV4, like they kind of did that with the Hyundai Santa Fe. I don't know if they still have that now, but the vehicle is a little bit elongated to give you more access to space in the cargo area when you have that third row up. Something like that would be cool. Maybe not a bad idea, but again, I don't think it's entirely necessary. Toyota has enough successful models in the lineup to give you access to 7 or 8 seats and still maintain a hybrid powertrain system. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video review and discussion on the top 3 most requested changes for the up and coming next generation RAV4. We'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take care.